That's another edition of the TCW post-race show. Burt Myers is your winner. Tim Brown, Danny Bone, John Holloman, Jonathan Brown, Brandon Ward, Jason Myers, Chris Fleming, Lee Jeffries, and Jeremy Gerstner rounds out the top 10. Matt Hirschman, Bobby Labonte for Burt Myers. He asks you too.
If you haven't subscribed to Charlie Warren's YouTube videos, go ahead and do that now.
This is Burt Myers.
And this is Brandon Ward, and you're watching the TCWN post-race show.
And what's up, best rain channel in the world? We're back for another video here. And today we're going over the Hickory 100 for the Smart Modified Tour. I did not go, that's why you didn't have any interviews. But I was able to watch it on Flow Racing Live. So I will have a racing update, or racing recap, I guess you can say. A little short recap if you didn't see it. But we're going to go ahead and get into the results here. Caleb Heady led every single one of the laps. Here's your winner. He followed by the kid, Carson Lofton, with a second place finish. He's followed by Burt Myers, Jonathan Brown, Ryan Newman, the Rocket Man, John Smith, Bobby Labonte, Brandon Ward, Gary Putnam, and Spencer Davis rounds out the top 10. And if we go for some favorites, Joey Coulter is 11th, Brian Lofton is 13th, Jason Myers is 14th, Bobby Mixmer Jr. is 15th, Daniel Yates, Bowman Gray Stadium driver, he's 17th where he used to be. He don't drive as much up there now. The other kid, Riley Neal, he finished 18th. And then we got the Flying Floridian, Jeremy Gerstner, he is in 20th. Tom Buzzy's 23rd. The other Rocket Man, Tim Brown, is 23rd. Or no, 24th, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that'll just about do it. Now we can go ahead and do a little bit of a race recap. So, like I said, Caleb Heady led every single lap of the race. Let's see, I can't really remember how many cautions they were, but there was some good battles right there at the end, with Burt and Jonathan was battling it out for a little bit there, and then, the only thing I can really remember that should really be highlighted is the white checker flag, finish. They had a caution. I think Jeremy Gerstner brought it out. He brought out 2 cautions. I do remember that, because he spun. So he brought out the caution with, I believe, 2 laps to go, or 1 lap to go. I think it was 2 laps to go, so that gave him a green white checker finish. And it was a good battle right there. I think they took the white flag, and then I think Carson got a little loose or something coming off for 2, and then it kind of costed him the race. But either way, all in all, it was a good race for Carson. Finished 2nd. Obviously, that's a career high for that 15-year-old kid. So good job, Carson. Hopefully we can have you on our podcast. If you haven't gone and checked out our podcast, me and Karan Hurt, he runs the SNR YouTube channel. Me and him have a podcast. It's called SNR Talks. It's on Spotify, iHeartRadio. I believe it's on iTunes as well, and a couple more that's not real well known. So go check us out. It's SNR Talks. And if you want to go back and listen to our previous episodes, go follow Saturday Night Racing on Instagram. That is the SNR page that Karan has. So go over there and listen to our podcast, our past podcasts. We just started the major platforms, and hopefully we'll get the past episodes on too. So y'all go check us out. Go download our episodes and watch and listen to us. They're really good, I feel like. So, but yeah, y'all go do whatever you do. Subscribe to this channel. Bowman Gray Stadium next week for the Hayes Jewelers 200. I will have a little bonus interview as well next week as well. So hopefully, have my fingers crossed that we will have a interview next week, a bonus interview. So I don't want to spill too much out yet because I want it to be a surprise. But anyway, so Bowman Gray's next week. 2 weeks you'll have TCWN. NASCAR will be returning on TCWN, and we'll be able to see some racing action. And I'll let y'all know the Hayes Jewelers week on what I will be recording. So anyway, guys. Oh, and it'll also be the debut of my camera as well. So anyway, do whatever you do these videos, guys. Like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. As the 2021 Smart Modified Champion, Burt Myers, he asks you to.
If you haven't subscribed to Charlie Warren's YouTube videos, go ahead and do that now.